pizzas? Cory Vincent back in the saddle again. I'm back! How'd I do?
That's pretty good.
Curtis, he's back on the show. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, if the game's right, Kurt there. Hey, night. What's good?
Whoa! Did you just come up with that off the top of your head?
No, I absolutely. I did not borrow that from Biggie Smalls at all.
Oh, okay.
I just came up with that off the top of the dome.
Well, if you don't know, now you know. David Webb is on the show.
What is up, everybody? I don't have a cool catchphrase like that. So, my name is David. I'm here to say Cory's back in a big new way.
Hey! He actually did it.
Woo! Stuck the landing.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Emmaskies is on the show. What is up?
Hi.
No, I'm sure Notorious B.I.G. said hi to somebody. So
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
Still on theme.
Emmaskies?
Skies is the limit.
Oh, there we go. He wrote that for you. Did you know that?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
You didn't know
Well, she didn't want to be part. It's okay. We're going to play it for you later.
Yep, here we go.
Do it live.
And if you didn't know, now you know. I am so glad to be back. So much is going on. We have a lot to catch up on. Thank you, David Webb, for holding it down last week with an ensemble cast
There you go.
of characters. Madison and Taylor, and I'm bummed I missed Taylor's debut on VGB because he is an insanely awesome guy.
He's
I
so
love
cool.
that guy.
Yeah.
We run into him everywhere we go.
We talked about that.
Did you guys talk about the mixing of the GG Gamer subs?
Oh,
we did.
yes.
Oh.
We did.
We talked about that.
Man.
Yeah. No, we talked about how, like, every time we go somewhere, it's just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, he is the man. So if you haven't listened to that one, go back and check that out. You can listen to all of our episodes archived on vgbstudios.com. You can check it out on iTunes. You can check it out on Stitcher, SoundCloud. Where else can we find it? It's on, is it on Dog Baby again?
No, we got kicked off.
Yeah.
We were.
You never get any better at that.
We were too family friendly for them.
We were definitely too family friendly for Dog Baby. Speaking of Dog Baby, I have an iPhone now, guys. I've come full
Solid
circle.
segue.
The circle is complete. I started this show a diehard fan of the Windows Phone, believe it or not.
Oh,
I spent many, many months on this show trying to convert everyone to the world of Windows Phone.
Did it pair with your Zune?
It did. I had a Zune.
No,
I have a Zune.
You do?
the
bring
Zune
it.
didn't have Bluetooth.
Oh, God.
It was an amazing device. I stuck with it first until it died, and then I moved back to Android, which was my first love. I had the G1 phone back in the day, the original Google phone. And then that was my ringer. I apologize, everybody. I forgot to mute my iPhone. but the first thing I did, believe it or not, no troll, is I saw the podcast app.
Yeah.
I went straight to that bad boy. Went to Videogame Bang, rated it 5 stars.
Did you?
I wrote a nice little comment about the show. And you know what? It's really hard to read reviews from an iPhone when you don't have one. Like they don't. Oh shit! See, on my iPhone,
He doesn't know how to use.
that I don't know how to use. I accidentally.
Welcome to the rest of the world.
Yeah. God dang! Stop. That's how easy it is to listen to Video Game Bang on an iPhone.
God.
It happens on accident. No, now I'm trying to find.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
We definitely are not.
No, we're not.
Not yet.
If they would like to, I mean, we're open to it. But I got to go through for the first time and actually read what people have been saying about the show. And I don't know if you guys have done this yet.
Hurt his feelings.
No, quite the opposite. There's a few negative ones in there. I'll have you guys know we are at a 4.5 rating. 75 people have rated and put little comments on there. And I want to read a few.
Okay.
Right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, I want to read a few. Here's one from What's Up Pizzas.
Who?
A guy named What's Up Pizzas.
Rando.
Some
All
rando.
right.
He says, best video game and comedy podcast. Wow, I mean, I've always thought we were a comedy podcast. I'm glad this guy does too.
Absolutely.
He says, this is the most underrated gaming podcast of all time. Super funny host. Deliver high quality content shows not once, but twice a week.
No lies detected.
Thanks, man. You know which one was as good as the good ones are? There are some bad ones.
Okay.
So here's a good one. It was from Unknown Any, ? Gave us 1 star.
Okay.
said, takes a while before the actual video game discussion happens. And
Case in point.
And I shake my head when I hear false information stated about a game series, which I hear on this show a lot.
So avid listener. Sounds like they love it to me. Another satisfied customer.
This one stung a little. I'll do one more. This one was from Pratt Gamer, where if you go to our Discord channel, he lives in our Discord.
Yeah, he owns the Discord.
Yeah,
actually, Pratt.
He's been listening forever, but it took him till 2018 to finally write a review.
Okay,
and he says 3 stars.
Okay,
the top line is eh.
Okay, descriptive.
It's just okay.
You know what? As he's 100% is trolling.
You know what?
Dick.
Is that really a bad review?
He does say at the end...
It's an aggressively indifferent review.
Okay.
He says more at the end that he wants more Pratt guy in the chat and Emma as well. So he's a fan of yours, apparently.
Bye, everybody.
I like this one. This podcast crew is one of the best crew I've listened to. Everyone is cool, and I love them all.
Is that you?
No, it's actually not me. If it was me, I'd be like, especially the guy Webb. That guy's the greatest.
He's the
of
best.
All time.
Give him more time to talk.
Give him more time to talk. He's the GOAT.
What's great, though, like, legitimately, thank you if you have taken the time to do this, because I was expecting to go through and know everybody, like, from chat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strange usernames in there that I've never seen before that are just pretty short, sweet, say really nice things. So thank you guys for the ones who've listened to the beck and call, and go out and turn on your iPhones, go to that podcast app and rate, because it does help more people find us. That's how you become number 14 podcast.
Absolutely.
Like we have done in the last few weeks. So.
And now that you finally have an iPhone and you've read all of those, I can delete all of those fake emails that I read. So.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I've been waiting.
Are you fossilized lemonade?
Well, I would prefer if you didn't put all my personal information out there, David Webb. Thank you.
On a little bit more of a serious note, moving on from the iPhone madness, is these fires in California have I think for a while we were hoping that it was just gonna like go away like the other fires. So we kind of, if you're wondering why we haven't talked about it in the past, we're in Sacramento, California, which is about an hour and a half away from Chico, which is kind of where all these big the campfire is that you hear about online. And it just started before I left. So, like, I was like, oh, shit, another fire. Well, this sucks. You know, I left town, and then I read all the tweets, and my wife's telling me, yeah, you can't barely breathe outside. I get back, and after that plane door opened, like, it hit me. Like, It's absolutely real. And if you're away from California or the NorCal area, it could just sound like, story, it's real. It's really bad. Look at some of the pictures. Yeah. A lot of people suffering out there. 50 confirmed dead, roughly. 200 people missing. David, your cousin was actually like kind of, taking a positive spin, was looked at as a hero, like, and it went viral on social media.
Yeah. So my cousin was a nurse at the hospital up there, and they were evacuating. They evacuated the hospital, got everybody out, and then him and a couple other staff members were like, all right, well now we can finally try and get out. And the road was caught on fire. And it got to the point to where he thought he was going to die. He recorded a goodbye message for his family and everything. And I saw pictures from the inside of his truck, and flames were just like basically engulfing it. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this like bulldozer or something pops out and knocks the road clear. And he had like a clear path to go. But something told him he had to turn around. He turned around, went back to the hospital, and there were a bunch of people that were stuck trying to evacuate. And so he grabbed people, him and the other staff members that turned around, got as many people as they could, started treating people. There was him, other nurses, some doctors, some EMTs, and they set up like a like a triage center to try and keep everybody, like, help people. And then they ended up getting they started getting surrounded by fire, so they moved everybody to the helipad. And eventually somebody came with, a fire truck or a bulldozer or something, came and said, hey, follow me, I'll clear a path. And so they loaded all the patients into their cars, as many as they could, and they just took off.
I remember I saw David sent me, like, this was like day one of the fire, too. Like, this is when it was just getting going. And you sent me a picture of his truck, and it's a big, lifted, like, Toyota truck.
Yeah.
That was just charred black all over the sides. Jeez. Like, it's a white truck, but just completely burnt. Like you just held straight hot flames up to it. And you said Toyota is actually, they saw the truck and read the story and they're replacing it.
So that's the pretty cool thing is his story kind of went viral. He's been in the New York Times. He's been one of my coworkers sent me a link on Reddit and was like, "Hey, isn't this your cousin's truck?" And it's just gone viral. And so Toyota finally heard, because a lot of people were tagging Toyota, and they tagged Toyota and they tagged the Ellen Show. And Toyota replied like, "Hey, like it was something along the lines of like, we're humbled at you risking your life and your truck to save other people. Don't worry about your truck. We'll get you another one."
That's incredible.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
When David sent me the picture of the truck, the first thing that popped in my head was like, I want to buy a Toyota now, because like you already hear how durable and incredible those trucks are, and then when you see this badass like apocalyptic truck that saved lives and like went through fire and flames, like that's a badass story to tell right there. Toyota should be very proud. That should be their next commercial. Is your cousin?
That's what a lot of people are saying. If you guys are listening or you want to check it out, it's at the Pandra on Instagram. You can check out the picture. It's pretty crazy.
Of course, like he's great and a hero and everything, but I'm looking at it from your perspective, and I would not be too happy. Because for the rest of your life, every family get together when they say, "Oh yeah, well the hero's here," and the cousin with the podcast thing.
Oh yeah,
the one who talks about video games.
One's
a national goddamn hero.
So I need to save somebody. It's the scenario I'm in right now. In fact, we're going up to so like the sad part is he is one of many people up in Paradise who lost their house, and then my aunt and uncle lost their house, and that's where we always did Thanksgiving. So next week for Thanksgiving, we're gonna be at my other cousin's house in Chico. It's on the west side of Chico. I guess the east side got evacuated temporarily, and then I think they're back now. But yeah, we're going there. But all that to say, yes, I will be hearing like, "Oh yeah, get this national hero over here."
Canceling school. I think. I mean, I haven't done it yet, so it's hard for me to say. But I definitely am intending on donating what I can this month to the Red Cross. There's tons of great organizations that are helping people who've been displaced. Airbnb has stepped up huge, and they've started a program to where they're moving people into, finding people willing to open their home and helping people out. And so you can donate to, I think, even helping them recoup. But definitely this is, if you're far away from California, it's actually really serious. And so that's just, I don't know. That's all I got. If you got extra, the holiday season, we're coming up into, Thanksgiving, people's lives are being kind of uplifted and uprooted, and that's just the people who haven't lost actual family members, and that's got to be the toughest. So Red Cross and many others, it's not hard to find.
Yeah. On that note, I did pull up some that I wanted to mention. The California Fire Foundation, Caring Choices, is a nonprofit organization in Chico, California. If you want to donate locally. And then something that I don't want people to forget is you can donate to the Humane Society of Ventura. Ventura is where the fires are in Southern California. But the Humane Society has been basically going house to house. Members of the Humane Society, the SPCA, and just regular people going house to house and making sure that pets aren't left behind.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. And remember, it doesn't have to be just money too. If you had like clothes, like shoes, like anything like that, even food.
Water, blankets, towels, toiletries, all these things that these shelters are going to run out of and are running out of.
Yeah.
From, I don't think I've ever talked about it on the show, maybe once or twice, but I grew up in Rio Linda in a pretty big old house, with my family, and then things get crazy and your family splits up. And so it was my dad's place. He was staying there. And on Christmas morning, I remember seeing and hearing that a house burnt down in Rio Linda, and come to find out it was my family house. So me and my mom go over there and we check it out. And we were like in the process of moving out, and I'd been moved out for a few years, but still, like, even being removed from it, there's always those things that come up when you get together and you're like, "Oh man, where did that? Oh, we lost it in the house fire."
In the fire.
You lose everything.
Yeah, heirlooms,
your family picture. Like I don't have photo albums because that house burned down.
Yeah.
And that's when you're removed. These people are actively living there. Pets. It's just so sad. Unfortunately, we went 10 minutes probably without talking about video games. So that person can write another review if they want. But sometimes you got to talk about other shit. And, that's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
Wow. I really have nowhere else to go. Maybe we just go home early, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no! We can't! Oh, we were almost just going to end the show there, but the podcast god said nay.
Actually, that iTunes reviewer said nay.
Yeah.
Let's just jump right into it. What you playing? We're going to start with Emmaskies because I know she's been playing quite a lot lately.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Played some more Red Dead Redemption 2, and that is still boring as fuck.
How many hours in are you?
6.
Okay, it shouldn't be boring.
No, it shouldn't be boring anymore.
What do you find boring?
Everything.
Being a cowboy?
Yes. It's... I hate it. Like, the story is slow. The missions are pointless. At least 6 hours in, all your missions are pretty pointless. It's just... I just don't care about it.
You don't get it. So I think the things that make Rockstar games so great are the amazing characters and storytelling that they do.
Yeah.
So are there no...
I don't care about any of these people.
There's no characters in there that they've been able to draw, like, intrigue from you?
Not particularly.
That sucks. That's really bummer to hear.
It's not fun.
Did you go in with a negative attitude?
I went in...
Or did you really go in, like...
I went in not expecting anything. Because I didn't play Red Dead 1. And I was like, all right. I went in knowing that everybody says it's amazing. Everybody says it's slow in the beginning. And that it's pretty. That's kind of what I went in with. And then the first 2 hours of the game took me 3 days to get through because they're fucking awful. And then after that, it's just still boring. So, and there's no fast travel, which would be fine if it were GTA and there were cars, but we're all on horseback and it takes 9 years to get anywhere.
I do think they leaned a little heavy, just from what the little, I put way less time into the game than you. And I actually kind of agree with the boring part, but I feel like I haven't broken through enough where I could not complain about the tutorial, but it did seem like they went heavy into Cowboy Simulator rather than GTA with horses.
It's a little, it's too realistic.
Yeah, the stamina of the horses and stuff was pretty frustrating. The fact that you couldn't have like all the guns on you, like you had to go back to your horse and pick which guns you wanted. And I mean, I can see why they did it if you're trying to make a simulator, but if you just want to play shoot 'em up, bang bang, cops and robbers, bad guys, I don't know.
So when I got officially bored of that and threw that off to the side and didn't care about it anymore, I jumped in, finally got to play the Spiderman DLC.
So what did you think about that one?
I liked it.
Now that I don't care about the spoilers, can you play as her?
No.
Wait, no? She's not a playable character.
She's not playable.
Oh, I'm not going to play it.
No,
I'm trading in the game tomorrow.
But you get to play as Mary Jane again.
Which, honestly, they put that cutscene and I was like, oh no, it's a Mary Jane mission!
No. Why?
Somebody in chat, I streamed it, and somebody in chat was like, who is this chick and why are you playing as her right now?
That's so disheartening that you can't play as her.
No, I like her story, though. As we were talking before the show, I love her design. I love the suit. I love the hair. I love everything about it. She looks fantastic. I like the voice acting. I like her characterization. I like the side character that kind of gets introduced and you get to mess around with a little bit. Overall, I really liked it. I did the whole thing. I 100%ed it in one sitting in 3.5 hours.
That's also sad.
I mean, that's not bad for a DLC.
How much did you pay for that?
$25 for all 3.
So what's 25 divided by 3? Curtis.
$8.33.
Okay.
But
$8.
Oh.
No,
yeah,
$8.33. Separately, it's a $10
well,
DLC.
Yes. But if you divide that over 3 episodes, you're paying $8.33
for 3 hours.
3.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this game.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I really liked it. I liked it. You got new suits. I hated all of them.
Yep.
They're terrible.
Pointless.
No,
no
the
new
black
suit powers.
No Venom suit.
Nope.
No, not yet. We don't know what's coming.
No symbiote.
Yeah, symbiote. I know. I want the symbiote suit.
And then Spyro.
Oh, how's that one?
It's good.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good. Once you get past the nightmare install,
oh my god,
it's phenomenal.
I checked my wife's Christmas list because we're getting into that season. It's time to start paying attention to your loved ones and start seeing what you're going to get. And to my surprise, Spyro was actually on her Christmas list.
Good.
Really?
I was like,
get it.
Explain yourself, woman. You don't play video games. But she was like, yeah, I heard it was coming out.
But like, you don't have to play video games. It's a very, very, very good starter video game.
And she got it because she put it PlayStation on there because she wanted the retro feel because that's what she played when she was young.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about that too, and I booted it up and I was like, this feels weird with an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
I got over it. It's fine. But it's phenomenal. They put a lot of love into completely remastering it. They used the original, like the original score from the game. They remastered it, but they used the original tracks. Everything about it feels and looks and sounds it doesn't look the same. It looks very different, which is good. But like there are parts where the HD remaster is so good, I'm like, I can't recognize where I am, and I'm pulling up what it looked like in the original. I was like, it's because you couldn't fucking see anything in the original. Why was everything so dark in the past?
Well, we didn't have much to work, and it took away from how bad things really looked.
Like, you can't tell that there's bad textures if you can't see the textures.
Right. Yeah. Same reason people have sex in the dark. David, what are you playing?
Yikes. Overwatch. Just basically all Overwatch.
Hooked up with the Sliver streams.
Yeah.
Look at you, big time streamer. I tuned into one of my favorite streamers, WebSlinger1, and lo and behold, he's got like 200 people watching him.
Hey,
yeah. What an audience.
How does Sliver work? How is it doing that?
So Sliver basically takes your you sign up with an account, and then when you go live on Sliver as well, and people can go watch your stream on Twitch, or they can watch it on Sliver, same exact stream. And on Sliver, they give you options to bet Sliver currency. So you earn coins just by watching, and then you can take these coins and you can earn like prizes. Or you can get tickets and enter drawings and stuff. So it'd be like, will Webb Slinger win 2 out of the next 3 matches?
No, he won't. That's how I feel like when I was watching and participating. I felt like I had insider information when it would say like, "Is Webb gonna accomplish this great feat?" I was like, no,
he's not. No. I was watching. I was like, "Ooh, sorry guys, that's gonna be a no." But then they have like other trivia, like, "Oh, what was the first DLC Overwatch character?" and stuff like that.
No,
anyway,
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, and So and then Cory and I are doing the same thing. We're being featured on the Overwatch page for Sliver. Which is why we're getting so many views.
Nice. I tried it for a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
I did my first green screen centric stream and had so much fun. Now I'm getting more inspiration. That was like dipping my toes because honestly I forgot I was obligated to that stream.
Yeah.
I thought I had done the wise thing and taken a break while I was going through all these travel periods. No, I streamed for like 3 hours yesterday. But it was super fun. I really like it. It's a whole different experience. So thank you to the people at Sliver for featuring us. We'll be on there for the next few weeks at the very least.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to do. How are your games though? How are you liking Ashe?
Ashe. So I've been doing. I did do my comp placements, and then I just bounced into quick play in Mystery Heroes. And Mystery Heroes is the only time I played as Ashe. I like her. It's definitely a character that you need to have good aim with and practice.
Did you get to deploy a bob? I
did. Yeah, I got to. We were defending a point, and I deployed a bob into the corner so it could just sit there and act as a turret. Somebody in chat said that Bob was underpowered. I think you're the first person I've heard to say Bob is underpowered.
So, I think a lot of people say he's like already OP and already too powerful, but like he's just a standing turret.
Yeah,
his health is very, very big.
I think that's why he has
1,200 hit points.
Yeah,
he's a turret. Points. He's a turret with a tank HP.
Yeah,
which could be challenging.
I'm seeing him get nano boosted.
I was gonna say Ruru in chat just says you can nano boost.
Yeah,
him. Shit.
No, if he has a healer, you said he has 1,200 HP. Like he can be healed too.
Hell
that's not considering him getting a pocket or something like that.
I feel like they're gonna half that health.
They're gonna knock down the health. I anticipate, but like I've had okay experiences with them based off of the team comp because like Reinhardt pin chunks him pretty good. A Reinhardt shield. You know, because he's dumb. He just shoots. So if you have a shield, you could whittle him down pretty quickly. You could sleep him.
Yeah.
You could animate him. Like there's definite ways to deal with him.
Right.
But I think at the lower elos, he's probably going to be a nightmare.
The crazy thing too is you can use him to move the payload.
Yeah, that's the most broken part.
So
that's the part that needs the nerf is because during those double CP maps or hybrid maps when you just throw him into the point.
He counts as a person.
And he counts as a
Well, you and I ran a couple like what was it, free for all matches with her on the PTR.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh crap, like they're taking the point. Anybody have a bob? And we just throw a bob in there to contest the point until we could get there.
Exactly.
It was insane.
Yeah, we had to counter bob. Yeah. That's a big strategy. Like wait for them to throw in a bob, then you throw in your bob, and then let the bobs just sit there and shoot each other and kind of negate. But if you didn't and you let them stack a few, it was GG because they would just throw 4 bobs on the point and then you're
done. Yeah.
I think she's a great character though. Overall, Bob is boring as an ult. Like it's a no. Like she's the highest skill character with a 0 skill ult.
Oh yeah.
Which is a little awkward, but you feel like such a baller when you throw that dynamite stick and shoot it into people's faces. Oh my god,
I did that. I did that last night, and I'd like to say it was on purpose, but it was one of those like, oh, let me see if I can hit it. Oh shit, I hit it!
And it blows up.
It blows up in their face.
The damage over time, it's beautiful.
You hear that? And I was like, oh, I got him.
What a great character. Curtis, what you been playing?
Man, Mario Kart.
Really?
There you go.
You just filling the time, waiting for your Smash, aren't you?
That's it, man. That Mario Kart. Yeah, no, I've been playing more NBA 2K mostly lately. So getting down on 2K. A little bit of DBZ. But yeah, no, mostly NBA 2K and Mario Kart. Kings are doing good right now, still winning, so that inspires me to play more. And then I also just been streaming more, period. So that's been pretty cool. I feel like I've been playing one other game, but I can't think of what it is right now. I'm just trying to and I've been playing like tennis with my daughter because we went on the little Nintendo online service, and like I was just showing her like old games that I used to play so she could see the difference between like what's on her 3DS and then what I had to put up with.
Oh yeah.
And she like loved the generic tennis game. She's like, "Oh, Dad, like I just learned how to play like tennis at school." So she was just up there like I played for her with her a little bit, and I was trying to teach her like how to serve and stuff. And then after she got it down, she was lightweight crushing the CPU. It was kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, that's it. Mostly just NBA 2K, just learning how to get my dunks up, labbing a little bit. So you guys will see me continue my season with the Kings on my stream soon.
So looking ahead to Smash Bros, what's the word on the streets? 'Cause I see people are already making tier lists somehow.
Which happens before every release of Smash Bros.
Is it all just theory? Like how? Yeah. What are they basing this on?
Well, I mean, so a lot of people are doing like analysis of like gameplay, footage from like the Invitational, and then like random demos that are going around, because there's like demos at Best Buy right now, too, or at least there should be. I can't confirm because I haven't gone to one yet. But I will soon. And yeah, they're basing it off of that. But not everybody has like footage of like gameplay per se. Like not all of the characters has been shown, and still so many of the moves have been altered for Smash Bros. Ultimate. So we don't really know, but you know how it is. Like there's interest around it, so people can just make videos. I mean, I've watched them too, knowing like this is pretty much utter crap, but I just want to watch Smash Bros. Content.
Yeah.
So I'll watch it. Nairo's stuff, like always, has been pretty interesting. But
yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know how they're doing it without any information, but I don't know. They managed to do it. Yeah. What have I been playing? I've been playing Overwatch mainly just for the stream, but I guess I haven't had time to play anything because I was at Rocket League's World Championships down in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll just count it as watching Rocket League.
There you go.
And that is a fucking entertaining game.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. This arena was nuts, and it has one of the most positive communities I've seen. This is the what's a really toxic one? League of Legends? Yeah. This is anti-League. They all love each other. No one gets booed. Like, OCE comes in, the Oceanic teams, and they just get thunderous applause. Everybody chants OCE, even though they really love Cloud9 and all the other teams. But they get so much support. Like when our boys did a meet and greet signing, the line, like, I can't safely say all of them were Energy fans. I would like to believe that, but it's not true. But they're all just Rocket League fans, and they respect that we have legends on our team. So the line went from the table, one end of the arena, to actually the other end.
Wow.
So like halfway, like it was only supposed to be 30 minutes. They ended up staying an entire hour. And then at the 30, they were like, okay, like they wanted to stay, like, because they wanted to meet everybody. So they stopped doing the signings, and then it became just photos, just to try and get everybody at least some FaceTime.
Yeah.
But that was just the summary of the weekend. Like every time someone scored, it was like a soccer match.
Yeah.
Like they actually had chants. Like every time Garrett
So
G would
dope.
score, everyone yells, "Garrett G, he scores when he wants. He scores when he wants." And then every fucking player had their own chant. Like who wrote these?
Man, that's amazing.
Who did that? Just this extremely passionate community of people. So I had a blast and a half. And then I look forward to what's going on with our Smite team. This will be like the little esports update from Energy, because I feel like this is a super interesting story to be told. Smite doesn't have the largest audience. It's not the hot game, but there's a lot of money in it, and the team we have is like the greatest of all time. They've won 2 world championships, unlike any other team, and they're going for a 3rd. And it seems like against all odds, like the universe is trying to stop them this year. Because like a really good friend of mine and the mid laner Yaman came out with a tweet longer, and essentially he got hit just kind of out of nowhere with a crippling anxiety, and it was tied like to Smite.
Yeah.
So he couldn't play anymore.
Yeah.
And every time he loaded up the game, he'd have these panic attacks.
Yep.
And the team said, like, take some time away, get your mind right, come back, we'll go to Worlds. And he had his plane ticket, started driving to the airport, and then just got paralyzed.
Got hit with an attack, yeah.
Dipped on his flight. And he has the heart of a champion. He messaged everybody. The team tried to, everything that was said could be. He's already getting help,
Good.
And so he's doing all the right things, but it's just not going to happen this year, which is fine. The team was able to find a replacement that we can get in. He's a North American player named Homie, I think. And I've never met the guy. He's filling in, and the scrims are going well. Okay. And then the team got into a fucking car accident, like on the highway in an Uber. Like they posted the pictures on their Twitter. It was horrific. It was like the car was like crushed in, and it was loaded with Smite players. No, everyone came out just a little shaken up, more emotionally, because that's like adapting. Who's like the beast of the team was like, I've never felt so powerless in my life.
Totally traumatizing.
And, you can't tell. Like, I don't know. So the car accident, the fill-in player, like basically we're going into this in the mentality of like against all odds, us versus the world, like. Something's trying to hold us back. This could be one of the greatest stories in esports this year. Yeah, if they could come up with some big win. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. Tomorrow, actually, my flight's at 6 a.m. I'll be heading to Atlanta for that one. Beyond that, let's do this. Emma's telling the news.
I did not miss that.
You liked mine, huh?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
What happened?
Here, I'll do it live.
Oh no!
Roll back.
We don't need to do that. We really don't need to do that.
All right, here we go.
We really don't. It's really not necessary. Oh, okay. All right.
It's gaming news with Emmaskies.
Much better.
That was it?
Much better.
That's it.
I love it.
Nah, see, I prefer it like this.
No. Cory, God damn it. I will. What are you doing?
All right. We'll have it your way.
Have it your
70% theme song at the end of it. Jesus, it's like 20 minutes of content.
It's 3% gaming, 70% theme songs.
What's the other 27%?
Soapboxes.
Emmaskies.
Fair enough. I'm okay with it. All right, so there is the elephant in the room, the very sad elephant in the room. Stan Lee passed away on Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
Early Monday morning. He was 95 years old.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. I think your tweet kind of summed it up really nicely. Like, it's hard to be really surprised by it. We were lucky enough to have the 95 years of great characters and storytelling we got out of him. And his wife had passed, and that's got to be extremely tough to go on without your soulmate. So
I think if we kind of just take a second and kind of remember Stan and maybe go around and say what our favorite Marvel property or whatever he brought to us that we loved. I would say my favorite thing that I've ever seen out of Marvel is by far the Young Avengers comic series.
Okay. Hey.
What about you?
I'm always just a big fan of Spiderman, and seeing him in the cameos in the Marvel movies was always really cool. And I like the fact that in the Spider-Man game, they put a cameo for him in there too, which is cool. Which is kind of fourth wall breaking, like at the same time, but it was good.
For me, it was going back to cameos. As much as I love the MCU, I love the fact that he created this world and then he got to live long enough to like be a character in it.
Yeah.
But before that, back watching the Spider-Man animated series when he had a cameo.
Dude, you legit took mine.
Oh, snap.
Sorry.
100%. I didn't think anybody was going to come up with that. That is sick, though. No, 100%. Go ahead, continue.
No, dude, that was always the illest. Like, it kind of similar to like how Jack Kirby is like the one above all in like the Marvel comic books. Like, he's basically like God of the Marvel comic books. Like, to like that cameo, to have him in there, and like, he has such a distinct voice and a distinct personality.
Yeah.
And outside of creating all this stuff, he was the perfect ambassador. Like, I even watched like there's shows, if you look up on YouTube, where it's like the old 90s show of him talking to creators, and like he had like Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld and all those guys on there, but you knew his voice. So I remember that episode, and when I heard him, even back then, I was like, sounds like Stan Lee. And then he's freaking on there. He walks into the office, and or I think Peter Parker walks into his office, and he's all talking to him. It was crazy. He was on there a few times though, but that was just so cool to me to be like, no, but that's the dude that created it. How is he in there? Didn't he have to? I was a kid back then. Didn't he have to draw it?
Yeah.
So those are some of my favorite memories of Stan.
I think if because you stole mine. Because clearly you were looking at over my shoulder or something. But I think the 2 times I got to see his panels were pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We saw him once at Sacramento Wizard World. The first time Wizard World came here, and then the second time was at
Silicon Valley
Comic-Con.
It was spur of the moment too. Like, we were just kind of like, all right, we got time to kill before we have to leave.
Standing room only. Me and you were sitting in the back, standing in the back row watching this, and he just knew how to dominate a crowd.
Oh yeah.
Like, he had everybody eating out of the palm of his hand when he's telling the stories, and you never know what he's gonna say, because sometimes he kind of leaks stuff. Like, he'll look over to his moderator and be like, "Did that come out yet? Well, I guess it's out now." Yeah, I remember because he was talking about the cameos. And he was talking about the one that got cut. Like, his favorite one was one that got cut from Deadpool, where he was in the strip club or something like that. Yeah.
Man.
Stanley.
On his cameos, he had a quote. He was like, on the red carpet for some Marvel movie premiere, and somebody, some interviewer asked him about it and how he felt about all of it. And he was like, I really like that, all these people come out to see my cameos, and also the movie that's around it. And I think his cameo in the next Avengers movie is going to be an incredibly bittersweet moment for all of us.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of tears during that part. One of our friends, Carla, re-uploaded a video of hers that I had forgotten about when he didn't even talk to her. He just walked past, and she just came to tears because of how important this guy was.
That,
So, rest in peace, Stanley. He's going to be sorely, sorely missed. I think we could look forward to as many cameos as they could have pre-filmed. Yeah. And then, just these characters will live on for well past any of our lifetimes.
Oh yeah.
And when future beings come back after this wasteland is gone, they're gonna find an X-Men comic or some shit,
totally.
or a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be what they find. So
absolutely
insane amount of influence he had over the world.
All right, gonna kind of move on from that one, which is always very awkward.
Do you need me to hit the triple air horn?
No, I really don't. I really don't.
Try and bring the mood up.
Probably one of the bigger things that
Finger slipped.
I hate you.
Okay, all right.
Fucking delay on that thing.
So I use that a lot on the Saturday show, and the delay is it killed it because something would happen. I'm like, oh.
Oh man. Anyway, if you pay attention to things that don't super matter a lot, you might have seen that the Game Awards nominations are out.
Hey!
Oh. Well, that was fancy and exciting.
I for you, Emmaskies, I raised the stakes around here.
Thanks. Okay, so I kind of wanted to do something a little bit conversational, perhaps. So I know all the nominations. These three do not. I'm the only one that's looked at anything. I asked them not to. As Curtis said, doing nothing is easy. I'm down for that.
I 100% wasn't going to anyway, so I was like, sweet, cool.
So I'm going to just grab out a handful of categories and ask you guys what you think should be or what you think is nominated. And, you know, we can talk a little bit about that. And then I'll let you know how wrong you are.
Probably.
I will say
Sounds
that...
like a normal show with Emmaskies.
I will say this isn't the Oscars, so anything that isn't out yet or it wasn't out when this list was made is not on there. So no Smash.
Yep.
No Fallout 76.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
All right.
All right.
Red Dead is fair game. I think that's one of the last ones that's on there. So let's start with my favorite because I'm running this. Best narrative.
Best narrative.
I will tell you there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options in every category. Okay. So you don't have to come up with all 5, but just like what do you think should be or what do you think would win or da-da-da-da-da.
I think one that would have to be on there, God of War.
Okay. Anybody?
Crap, I'm trying to think of the name of the...
How would you define narrative?
I don't know how they define it.
In my head, I go storyline.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, is God of War on there?
It might be. Let's see what.
All right.
See
All
what everybody else
right.
says.
Guys, do I need to find a timer for you guys?
Let's see. So we'll definitely not see Thieves.
Don't you call them out like that?
You know what? I'm gonna put Spiderman on there.
Okay.
Spiderman. I will go with Tomb Raider.
All right.
Okay. Wasn't there a I can't think of the name of the first game, but Before the Storm?
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. Isn't there Life is Strange this year? Was
Yeah.
that Before the Storm?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The Life is Strange 2 episode 1 came out a little while ago.
Okay, then I'm gonna say that's probably on there.
Okay. We got one more slot to fill.
Are we not saying phrasing anymore?
That's a weak one.
That's too easy.
Anybody?
Red Dead.
All right. So is that your 5?
I think Red Dead's a safe bet. It'll probably mop up.
All right. So you got God of War,
Yeah.
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption 2,
Let's go.
Marvel Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Life is Strange 2, episode 1.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
No, wrong button. No. Turn it off.
All right, it's going off.
And not Tomb Raider.
Not Tomb Raider.
Did not make the list. Detroit Become Human.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I
Forgot.
didn't.
Oh man, I'm hyped now.
Dang, we got this.
All right.
All right. We'll give you another one. Best ongoing game. So games that are releasing content that are still releasing storylines, still releasing.
Fortnite.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, does the game have to have come out this year?
No, anything that's still releasing content this year. Where is that coming from? What is that? I hate you. What are you doing?
Has to be an ad.
What are you doing? No, look at the look on his face. He's doing it on purpose. What is it?
I seriously have no idea what that was. That will be a mystery.
Forever.
Ruru's saying Overwatch won this category last year.
So can Overwatch
that kind of stuff on it.
Can that be on there, or did it have to have come out this year?
No, anything because Overwatch didn't come out last year.
Okay.
Anything that's still releasing content this year.
I'm gonna go again with Spider-Man.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You don't think?
No, I don't think. Fortnite definitely. Overwatch definitely.
Okay.
Something that's constantly releasing updates. I don't think PUBG does enough. What's another one that just keeps people interested? I wonder if can this go into mobile?
No, there's a specific category for mobile games.
Okay. All right, let's throw Spider-Man on there.
Yeah.
And then we got how many slots to fill?
5.
5 slots.
So 2 more.
2 more.
Or what did you guys say? Fortnite, Overwatch, and Spiderman?
Yeah.
So 2 more.
Oh, you know what? This is coming from chat. Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, that's fair. They've been a pretty aggressive on their content release schedule.
Oh, and then Ruru from chat also said maybe World of Warcraft.
That's true.
They just came out with that.
Lock it in.
expansion.
Lock it in.
So you're
Locked
5.
in. Locked
Fortnite,
in.
Overwatch, Spider-Man, Sea of Thieves, and World of Warcraft.
Yep.
Yes.
Actual nominees: Fortnite,
Yeah! All right.
Nice.
Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
The other 3 are wrong.
Oh,
You got Destiny 2, Forsaken,
Destiny
whatever.
2?
No Man's Sky,
What?
Whoa! Oh!
Dead game. Next news story.
No, that doesn't count. What else?
and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay. Yeah, that game's still hot now.
You know what I feel like? I feel like that video of Donald Trump kicking out the CNN reporter.
Disrespectful. You're a horrible person.
Horrible person.
CNN's gonna sue you.
Horrible.
Yeah. You did better at your job. Let me do this. Let me run the country. You do that. My gosh.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. Let's pick another good one.
Emma's gonna have to come through and take all of our microphones.
No more Trumpism.
We'll save that for last. All right, here's one. Here's one that I enjoy.
What you got?
Best score, best music.
Best music.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go with it's probably gonna be Before the Storm. It's probably gonna be on there.
I don't think Before the Storm came out this year.
No?
That was last year. I'm pretty
What's
sure.
the one that came out this year? The one I
Life is Strange 2.
Okay, Life is Strange 2, that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Red Dead Redemption on there.
Have you played it?
No, but I just know how these work.
Okay. So you say Red Dead, you say Life is Strange 2, Episode 1.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm okay, so this is how I'm playing this game. I'm not going necessarily based off of what I think should be on there or not. I'm going based off of what I think is probably going to be on there. That's like everybody was crazy about that game, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be on there.
Okay.
All right, I'll allow it, but I'm not
Curtis?
buying into that one.
Do you pay attention to music in a game?
I do.
Of course he
Yeah, I
does.
pay attention to audio everywhere. But the only thing is, I haven't played a lot outside of Nintendo. Dang it. I remember.
I'll hard carry this round.
Okay.
I'll hard carry this
What are you
round.
looking at? What are you looking at on your computer? What is that?
Games that released in 2018.
Oh, what is this?
That's fair.
What is this?
I need a refresher of what games came out this year.
I'm gonna throw Spider-Man on that list too.
No.
Okay.
No, they made a big deal about the score. Like they made a big deal about the score.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I put Red Dead, because I do remember reading
Right.
articles about like, oh,
That was another
it's
one,
composed
yeah.
like real cowboys used to compose.
Yeah.
music. I think this would be another one for God of War.
Okay.
I think God of
Oh,
War
yeah,
has those
I agree.
epic soundtrack things. I would have thrown Destiny on there if it came out like this year, because those games that create that massive feeling
Yeah.
of like amazingness.
Yeah, Persona 5, somebody in chat is asking when Persona 5 came out. That was nominated in a bunch of categories last year.
I would almost throw Assassin's Creed on there just because I feel like they probably did the music right of all the
Right.
things.
Right.
Okay, so you guys have God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, and what did you say, Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
All right. You got 3 out of... Oh, there's 6 in this one.
Okay, and then I believe they would put Guacamelee 2.
Okay. You got 3 out of 6, right? What if I was like, you got 4 now?
Like, what the shit?
God of War is on there.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is on there. I
Wow.
fucking
Oh, wow, good
love the
job.
music in that game. And Red Dead 2 is on there.
Hey!
Also included Octopath Traveler,
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
shit, that's
I
right.
did
Yeah,
not
yeah,
play
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And it came out on Nintendo.
Celeste,
Okay.
and Ni no Kuni 2.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Yeah,
No idea.
nothing.
All right, I like this one. So best performance. So best voice actor performance.
Hang on.
Oh.
Voice
Can we take
actor,
a minute
mocap, whatever.
to, like, imagine if like award shows were like this. Like there was no schedule of like what's coming up next.
It's random.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one. We're gonna do this one.
I'm just picking the ones that I like and think are worthy of being talked about, because there's a
Sounds
lot
like
of
Academy
there's a lot of
Awards.
like the like the Oscars where there's like a lot of technical awards where it's like audio engineering and
Yeah. All right, so
a lot
voice.
of esports stuff on
So Red Dead 2.
there. Okay. but who in Red Dead 2?
Ooh.
because this is specific voice actors.
Oh, crap.
So,
Okay.
or we're just thinking about specific characters.
Okay. The main character, because I've played it a lot.
Okay, Arthur Morgan.
All right.
All right.
I'll put. I'll throw my two in NBA 2K.
LeBron James.
LeBron. Yeah. No, but yeah.
Anthony Mackie, right? No, not Anthony Mackie.
Well, Anthony Mackie was in there too.
Yeah.
But there was.
Is he
the
serious?
other people. No, but the main person. I don't know. It was
Is
pretty
there
compelling.
voice acting in NBA 2K?
Yeah, there's a storyline.
There's a what?
There's a full
storyline.
storyline with
Okay.
it's got.
All right.
We'll talk about that in the
Yeah.
after show. Actually, I have my Switch with me. We'll
Right
talk
now,
about it in the
I'm
after show.
stuck in some 2-bit town in Texas because I got traded for a sandwich.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Shit gets
Arthur
real.
Morgan and Red Dead, whoever's the lead in 2K.
Yeah.
My girl. I gotta give it to my girl Laura Croft, Camilla Leddington. Is
Yes,
that
Okay.
Camilla
Yeah.
Leddington.
Yes.
All right.
She's a goddess. I met her in person once.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Never forgot
Webb,
it.
any
You know what? It's only let me down once so far yet. So I'm gonna say Peter in Spider-Man.
Okay.
Okay.
You got room for one more in there.
Who's the voice actor for Mario?
It's a me.
Me.
That's an answer. It's me.
Nice.
Main character from Red Dead. We were serious. Let's get that guy on there.
No, I know.
Oh, he's
No,
on
it's
there.
on there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Kratos.
Yeah, I was about to say God of
Yeah,
War,
God of
Kratos.
War.
All right.
The boy.
All right. So,
Boy.
you guys are just going 3 on all of these.
Really?
3 out of
Is
5.
it the same
It's the
three?
same three. God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption.
Nah, Camilla. She's in there.
Yuri Lowenthal is Peter Parker.
Hey, he
There
did
it is.
Good
Bam.
job.
Roger
Yeah.
Clark is Arthur Morgan.
Let's
Hey.
Christopher Judge is Kratos.
Oh!
Then we get Brian Deschart as Connor in Detroit Become Human.
I keep forgetting about that game.
We're really-
And
it's really
I'm
killing us
gonna
that we-
mess this name up. Melisante Mahout as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Damn it.
Oh, damn.
I like that there's a male and a female option, and she was nominated, but he wasn't.
Well, hell, she was
I think Camilla Leddington should have been nominated, but whatever.
I always do too. We'll only do a couple more. We won't keep you guys on this for too long. Best multiplayer game.
Fortnite.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fortnite's on there.
Black Ops.
Oh
yeah.
Black
For
Ops.
sure. That
Okay.
deserves a spot on there. What else we got? What else have we played? Fallout 76 wouldn't be on there, right? 'Cause that
No.
just
Yeah.
came out.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Yes.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves. There we go.
I'm really gonna go see a Thieves though. Are we sure about that, guys?
Well, we have other options. Maybe
Well,
we can bump
if-
it off.
if- yeah, if we can-
find
If you
better
come up with
ones.
better things,
If
you
we
know,
find
you can
other
always
things, we can bump it.
prioritize.
Yeah.
Destiny 2,
Okay.
Destiny
Oh,
2.
Forsaken. Okay,
Forsaken. What is that one?
that's the one. That
Oh
people
yeah,
see.
yeah. No Man's Sky now.
Splatoon.
Oh, true.
Oh wait.
Splatoon 2. Did it come out this year? Last year?
Oh wait, we gotta go think Nintendo. Mario Party.
Mario Party. Mario Party. Did Splatoon 2 come out this year though, or did it come out last year?
I think it came out last year.
I think you're right.
I think we should go either
Mario
Mario Party
Party
or Mario Tennis. Mario Party.
What are you gonna
Mario
kick
Party.
off for it?
We'll kick off Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna be pissed if Sea of Thieves is
We
on.
got all of
I
them.
don't know. Wait, should we kick off Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Is there another one that we can bump off? I feel like Sea of Thieves. I got a
I don't think
feeling.
so. I don't think so.
No?
I think it was a flash in the pan.
If Sea of Thieves is on there,
Mm-hmm.
Curtis and I are flipping the table.
So you said Black Ops 4,
But yeah.
Destiny 2, Fortnite, Mario Party? Is that what
Mario
you said?
Party.
Mario
Yeah.
Party. And what was your
Someone's.
Oh, Black Ops.
Black
Black Ops?
Yeah.
Okay. We have Black Ops 4,
Yeah! Knew it!
Destiny 2,
Hey!
Fortnite,
Yo!
Monster Hunter World.
Oh shit!
Damn, I
That
forgot
is a multiplayer
that
game.
one.
I've always seen
Yeah.
people play it by themselves.
I only played
And-
Generation.
All right. And? Huh?
Sea of Thieves.
Whoa! No! David!
He's really breaking things.
He's actually breaking
He's
shit.
angry.
Sorry, Jessica. I'll take that.
You just dropped Made of Might?
Sorry, mate of might.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, man.
Oh.
Sea of Thieves.
I'm
Pocket in chat is
sorry,
pointing out that we
guys.
said Black Ops twice, and I know I recognized it when it happened, but I didn't want them to retract and say Sea of Thieves because I wanted that to happen.
Damn it!
I'll fix this later.
fix that one later.
We'll fix it in
Let's
post.
put
All right.
that there for
I don't
now.
think the
we'll
studio
put-
can handle. We can do one more. I don't think the studio can handle much more.
Well,
Not if we get it
do-
wrong.
I'm thinking we'll do one more that's for you, and then we'll do Game of the Year. So,
All right.
Okay.
best esports team, because I know this is your thing.
Oh, esports team?
All
Best
right.
esports team.
Well, you
And
already
there's
know
a
lot
you're.
of, there's a lot of esports categories on here, but we'll go with
Is there
esports
really?
team. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to choose other teams.
Okay,
It should
okay.
be my team.
You just choose.
And I know we're not nominated. Actually, this is unfair because I know all the teams.
You choose
Oh, do
energy,
you really?
Yeah.
and then me
Oh,
and
well.
This is
Webb.
Video Game Awards, right?
Yeah.
Is this the one that Golden Boy is hosting and stuff?
I have no idea.
Oh. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. I want to hear what you guys.
So we
have
got
to say.
energy on.
Okay.
there.
Well, we don't because we know that he admitted that they didn't win. So okay.
What? How many esports teams do you know?
Cloud9.
is where we go from here.
TSM.
Space Station Gaming.
They're not. They shouldn't be nominated.
Don't give them anything. You guys don't know teams, do you?
Hang on.
What I?
Oh,
okay,
Rogue.
Okay.
No, you're just naming ones you know, not good ones.
Well, yeah, that's all I know.
Okay, fine.
You know, you can't say anything.
I know.
And
Oh, see, look in chat. Where is he? Super Shot.
Yeah, I know he's full of crap.
We'll say from chat, London Spitfire.
Okay. Is that 5?
I think
Curtis
that's
is counting 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Cloud9.
Yeah,
okay.
They've
Cloud9.
won everything. They won the Rocket League event I was just at. And
Oh,
they've won
yeah.
like a CS:GO major. They've won.
Damn.
They actually own the Spitfire. So and they
Oh,
won
shit,
the
that's
Overwatch
right.
League.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, they've won
Oh,
everything.
they
there
own
is to win.
Spitfire?
Yeah.
They
Well,
own
they're both
Spitfire?
nominated. London Spitfire is
Okay.
also
Yeah.
nominated.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Then we have, you didn't get any of those, right? OG,
Oh gee.
Fnatic,
Fnatic.
and Astralis. Astralis?
Astralis.
Okay.
They're
Astralis?
just really good. They're a European team, and then they're just really good.
Okay.
FaZe Clan. I'm surprised 100 Thieves didn't make it on there. To be
Yeah, 100
honest,
Thieves
because
didn't make it?
they're the hot.
Oh,
they're the
yeah.
cool kids.
Yeah.
right
They're
now.
Yeah. Currently.
All right, and last but not least, we will end on
Game
Game
of
of
the
the Year. There are 6 nominations in this category.
Okay. All right.
Easy Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption.
Easy
Okay.
God of
God
War.
of
God of War.
Okay.
Easy Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Those are the 3 that haven't
Those are
failed
the
us
easy
yet.
ones that. Yeah, exactly. We're solid on those. Now
Sea of Thieves. No.
they're gonna give not twice.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. Sea of Thieves.
All right. You put his bid in.
I can't overturn you guys this time.
Nope.
Out of guilt.
Look what happened last time.
They're probably gonna pick some like indie darling though to throw in there too. Is Octopath Traveler indie?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's gonna make a run.
Okay. So how many is that? Because I'm down to put that on.
5.
With Octopath makes 5.
Octopath. Oh, cool. So
Red Dead, Spider-Man, God of War, Sea of Thieves,
Sea of Thieves.
Octopath.
Was Far Cry just shit? Why isn't it getting any nominations?
I don't even hear anybody talk about it.
I think Far Cry is definitely.
Is that what you want to make your number 6?
I feel like that Detroit Human game has
yeah.
just come up
We should
so
throw that.
damn
Let's throw that
much.
on there. Yeah,
I think I think we have to.
we're learning.
Over
Yeah. Okay.
Octopath.
Over Octopath?
Over. Well, we can't take off Sea of Thieves.
Well, we can.
I mean, you could. You can take off whatever you want.
All right, no. We'll take out Sea of Thieves or put on Detroit Human.
Okay.
Okay.
If Sea of Thieves is on there, another cosplayer is coming down.
All right, I'm sitting with that.
All
I'm down
right,
with
so
it.
we got the easy 3. We got Red Dead, Spider-Man, and God of War.
Easy.
Yeah.
Octopath and Detroit.
Yeah.
What's your 6?
Oh, there's a 6.
There's 6 in this category.
Oh, there is. Oh, well then.
Did we say Far Cry?
Do you want to say Far Cry?
Yeah, Far
Far
Cry.
Cry 5.
Far Cry. Okay.
All right. Well, you got the big 3.
Oh no, you kidding?
Red Dead, Marvel Spider-Man,
God of War.
God of War. None of the other 3 were right.
Whoa, what could...
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
No.
Your indie
No.
darling was a correct assumption, but the wrong game.
Well,
Celeste,
Oh my god.
which is also nominated for Indie Game of the Year,
Okay.
and Monster Hunter World.
Okay.
Damn it!
Damn,
That's
really?
the Nintendo one though. There's like one Nintendo game that always just kind of
Those are
gets the
safe.
bump because they have to put a Nintendo game.
And
Right,
then,
right.
to your credit, Far Cry 5 is nominated for Best Action Game.
Okay.
But I think
Okay.
that might be its only nomination this year.
Really weird.
Alright.
They put
It
so
wasn't.
much.
Well, that's why they have award shows, right? It's really to bring awareness to
Yeah.
things.
And I
even,
mean,
yeah.
this award show is it's like a Twitter vote. Like,
Yeah.
it's not real.
No, it is fan voted,
It's
right?
fan voted.
Yeah.
It's not. I hate to say it, but it's not real. It's fan voted. That's
People's
not,
choice, right?
No, the People's Choice votes fucking suck.
Because
Because the people can't choose anything.
No denying that.
Jeez.
Well, hey.
Ruru says it's critic voted, not fan voted. Not true. If you go to their website, you can vote for whatever you want. You can vote once a day, every day.
Used to have this. Well, there it goes.
Yeah.
Coming down from the skies.
This will be December 6th. The Game Awards air December 6th. I don't know where. Spike TV? Is that where it usually is? Isn't that or at VH1 or something? I swear to God, it was on Spike TV last year.
Dang.
Let me see if this article says where. I probably should have figured this out before talking about it.
TNT.
The winners will be announced on December 6th during the Game Awards, which can be streamed right here on IGN. That does not help me on where it's actually going to. Okay, you know what? Whatever.
It's probably going to be on Twitch. It's probably going to be everywhere.
Fucking
Yeah.
pirate it for all I care.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Video Game Bang. It was great to stop by the studio for me. I'll be out again this weekend, but I'm sure it will be in the capable hands of David Webb. Well, what do you have planned for the weekend show?
Amazingness.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If it's anything like last week, I've read the reviews, I've read the comments.
Yeah.
People have messaged me about it. That's how I know it's a good show, for better or worse. When I get messages about it.
Yeah.
So you guys are holding it down. What's your stream? I know your stream schedule is pretty aggressive this week too. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, Thursday at 8 p.m. And I'll be streaming Friday at 8 p.m.
All right.
Yeah.
And then all next week too, right?
As far as I know, I don't think the schedule's come out for next week. But
Alright.
if I can, then yes.
Twitch.tv/webslinger1. Curtis, what about you?
Yo, streaming tonight after our stream, so check that out. And then I will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not gonna say what time, but let's say
Is it a game? They have
turn
to
on those
figure it out.
notifications. Yes, it is.
Say nighttime.
I'm a variety streamer with a variety schedule, so
Hey, I like that.
Hey, that's
Emmaskies, do you have a schedule?
For the rest of the week, I will be on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with more Spyro.
But which would be today if you're listening to it the day it comes out.
If you're listening to it, yes, Thursday, 1 p.m. and then Friday also 1 p.m.
And what can we expect to see?
Spyro.
Spyro the Dragon?
Spyro. All Spyro.
It took her 24 hours to download it. So.
It took me 15 hours to download it.
Oh, I was not far off.
Yeah,
might
I
as
know.
well be 24 if it's 15.
We'll talk about that in the after show. I'll fucking rant about that shit.
Yay.
Everybody who listened to the shows up and down, this was a crazy show. So in summary, those fires, man. If you can spare anything, whether it's fiscal or anything that you have that you could send out.
Fiscal or physical.
Or physical. There we go. That's where I was going, but you finished it for me. Do it. Help out people in need. We hope you guys have a great week. That's it. For Curtis, David Webb, Emmaskies, my name is Cory, saying you've just been banged.